Okay, in today's video, we're going to walk through two things. The first is basic things I will be yelling during a match, and the second is SIQs or soccer IQs that will help you understand why I am yelling these things during a match. Negative is passing the ball backwards towards our goal. Say this is you and you have the ball and this is your defender. We are going to communicate information that we are here or an option there or another option here. And we're simply communicating the information that you have the options to pass backwards to one of these three spots. Here's the imaginary line that you cannot see. These are the options behind you. Look for it. Listen. Negative. Countdown. You will hear a countdown beginning from 3. It goes 3, 2, 1, and here's why. We have you dribbling forward, and then you are met by a guy that you cannot see. He is approaching from behind. What does this mean? You cannot see him, so we will call it out. 3, 2, 1. By the time we get to 0, guess what? You have been tackled, marked, crushed. Usually not good because now this guy is on you. You're going to want to get rid of the ball by now because, ouch, you are hurt and probably all bloodied up, banged up and bruised and bleeding everywhere. I am sad, Jeremiah is sad, team's sad, we got a funeral for you. It's all bad news. So, listen for the countdown. 3, 2, 1, get rid of the ball. One or one time is to communicate that you only have enough time for one touch. Say your teammate has the ball here and you are here. Well, we need to get you the ball, so we make the pass to this location. Here comes the ball. Bada bing, bada boom, you got it. But there's a defender. You don't got a lot of time. You only have time for one touch, maybe two. We will call it out. So be quick and use your last touch wisely. Shape or reshape. Our default shape is 3, 5, 2. Beginning from the back, our first player is always going to be the keeper, working our way back to our outside defender, central defender, the other outside defender. Then the 5 will represent the 5 mids. We have the CDM or center defensive mid and our 2 cams or center offensive mids. And then we have our winger here and winger there. And our 2 attackers, 3, 5, 2. During the match, you will hear me say reshape. That simply means to get back into this formation quickly. But let's take a little focus real quick on number 10 here, our striker. Every player in the field has a job, but this player has a unique job, and most people don't understand it. Let's talk about that. If a player stops here, that's great. If he comes back on our half, whoa, no good. Don't do that. Stop. It makes coach upset. Now, let's talk about why that is a problem. Let's say 10 and 11 are way back here. If all 11 of our players are shallow, all 11 of their players will be shallow with us. If we're here, it drags their defenders on us. But if we move deep, now they are forced to protect their zone. 10 and 11, half of your job is to create space. Space by staying on the attacking half, being a striker in the striking area. This creates opportunities, this creates zones, this creates lanes, this creates space. Half of a striker's job is to create space. Therefore, strikers, stay away from the defensive half. Get out or get out of my lane. In soccer, we have these things called passing or shooting lanes. Take this guy, for example, who has the ball. He is our teammate, and he is covered by these defenders. However, I am located way over here, but a third party moves into this spot. That's a problem. Don't do it. Why? Because this is the passing lane. 2 people are now occupying the passing lane. Why is this a problem? It is inefficient. The rule of thumb is don't do 2 when 1 will do. Don't take 2 touches when 1 touch will do. So the guy farthest away, he has the trump card. He needs to communicate to get out of my lane. Not only is this player able to see more of the situation, he is also the farthest away, therefore covering more ground. He has the trump card. This player needs to move. 3 things are happening here. He is in the wrong lane, he is offering the least amount of assistance, and he is in addition to the obstacles. It is no longer 1-on-2, but now 1-on-3 because he is one of the players in the way. He needs to move to one of these spots. This draws the defenders away from the lane and creates a more open passing opportunity to the farthest player. The same concept works in other passing lanes and shooting. Playing to face is when you play the ball in the direction you are facing rather than receiving and turning. Take the ball here. It is being passed to you here, but you are facing our goal, not the other way around. Most people get the ball and just turn. This can be a problem, especially if there's a defender right there. You are now turning right into the opponent and conceding the play. But when you play to face, you have options that you can see. In general, you never want to turn into defense. That's just foolish. So, let's review. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You are number 7, 8, 9, 10, and then our 11th player here. Now, these guys are no good because they're behind you. They are not to face. They are not facing you. But these players, you can see. So if the opponent is right on your rear and you don't have time to respond or turn around, you play to face. Sure, you can do a fancy cheeky move and beat them, but it won't work every time. Playing to face is efficient and smart. The same concept works on the wing when you're attacking. This guy is bringing the ball forward and 11 is here. He is both in the wrong lane and if he receives, he may try to turn into the defender. Instead, play the way you face, give the ball right back, create a new lane, shoot and score. Better than 90. Sometimes I just say 90. This is hard to explain, so it's a good thing we have visuals today. Say this is your partner, and he passes the ball to you, and you are facing him, you're facing the opponent, and you have this other guy is making this run. Most people make this pass. You think this is good, but actually it is not good. Let's explain why. There's a guy here. You can't see him. He's in your blind spot. By the time you pass the ball to him, he's going to intercept. In fact, you don't know what's behind you, which is why we play to face. But coach, I checked my radar. He was way back here. That's a great point. Let's talk about that. The time it takes for this ball to travel to you and for you to pass the ball to your partner, this guy has also traveled. Why? Because the average athlete can travel 10 yards between 10 to 12 seconds. So, if you just look away for 1 second, that's a whole 10 yards that guy has covered. So, in this situation, to complete this pass without a shadow of a doubt, without an interception, it needs to be better than 90 degrees. Hockey sticks. This is a big one. Ask Donald or Ross. They'll tell you. This is the one thing I say more than anything else on the pitch during a match. Hockey sticks, hockey sticks, hockey sticks. What is hockey sticks? It's a good thing you asked. Let's talk about that. Say this is Jeremiah. Doesn't he look good and strong? And you want to pass him the ball. This is your passing lane. Right through here, this entire lane to left foot and right foot. All this is a clear straight line to him, except for this defender. He is in the way. Should we go for this pass to Jeremiah? No, don't do that. What about now? Well, no, you shouldn't. Why? Because of this thing called hockey sticks. This guy's foot and arms are still in the way. What about now? He's farther away. Nope, because of this thing called hockey sticks. Look, we're going to draw a little hockey stick. Isn't that cute? What about now? He's plenty far away. Nope, because of this thing called hockey sticks. The hockey stick extends. And not just that, watch this. He's got 2 feet. A simple agility drill that soccer players use with the agility ladder to rotate over by a whole 2 yards makes his hockey sticks bigger. Look, hockey sticks. Don't do it. Don't pass within the hockey sticks lane. Hockey sticks. And this last bit, called gears of play. This is such a dynamic understanding and concept that there's a whole nother video just on this. And when you're ready, check it out. Other than that, I'll see you on the pitch.